Hello, it's Denise here at Junk Journal Junkie UK. Hope you're all well. Nice for you to join me. I'm going to do some gentle Sunday crafting today. So I'm trying to tidy up, as you've probably gathered over the last week or two. I'm going through some of the boxes in my cupboard now rather than just my desk. Well, my desk is a bit of a mess at the minute. But just going through things, getting rid of things that I don't think I'm going to use, and trying to use up things that I'd forgotten I'd got, etc. And I came across these, which was a book that I did, I'm trying to think who I started it with, I think, excuse me, I think Gail Augustinelli I started doing this with, and then later on Shabby Dabby Doodah did it as well, but I'm sure it was Gail that I did it with first. And it was just like a children's book, an old annual, and I just started putting all my scraps into it just to use them up. The words have left me and will not come to me. Collage, that's it, that's the word I was looking for. So collaging, so you know, and kind of learning as I went along. So some of it is square pieces, some of them are big pieces, some of them just all sorts of things, collaged on the back as well, which some of them I like and some of them I don't. So they're collaged with, again, scraps, but blank scraps. I might like them nicer when they're cut up, but I did do, just wondering what I've done with them now. I did do one. Here they are. No, they're not. Ooh. I did one earlier, cut it up and sewed round it. Oh, bear with me, I think I can see it. Oh my goodness me, did I wobble you much? I had to move you out the way a bit. Yeah, so I did a page earlier, cut it up just into various strips and sizes and sewed round it. So I think there might have been a page and a half actually, because some of them, that wasn't part of it. Let's have a look on the back. Yeah, some of them are collaged on the back and some of them are full pieces, so yeah, but quite nice once they're stitched around and sewn and the patterns you know, kind of show rather than one big collage, the little pieces. And I thought by the time I've put some either nice tall mushrooms, some flower fairies, butterflies or flowers, what else was I thinking, those thin lit, I've got the thin lit dies for the long thin Tim Holtz flowers, so some of those may be on the taller ones. You know, and I've got a huge stack there. I mean, that would be beautiful with a flower fairy in the middle, or one of the woodland botanical creatures from Nanine. Yeah, so they've all come out kind of, well, completely different to what they looked like on the page, because on the page they were just like this. So I thought what we'd do today is cut a couple of them up, see what they look like. I'll stop and sew round them, and then we'll embellish them and see what we can create, just having a little bit of easy fun, nothing too difficult, nothing too hard. Okay, so I think I could do with some bigger tags at the minute. I seem to be needing, you know, the bigger, I wonder if journal cards, I think, rather than tags. I'm wondering if just cutting one in 4, I'm just going to trim the edges initially. I think that might be a straighter edge at the end for me to start with. I'll just cut one in 4 because, I mean, you saw I've got 7 or 8 of them. No, I still haven't got my straight edge now, have I? So let's cut it in half, or what looks like half. That's not much of a straight edge either. I'm trying not to look at the pattern at all and just cutting it by the size that I'm after rather than the pattern, and just see where the pattern falls. Put it into 4 and see what size kind of tags I get. I might need to make even bigger ones than this. They're not that big, are they? Journal cards was the word I meant, not tags. Yeah, I know when, because I've seen Roxy do this as well. She does it on used book pages, and she does it upside down so she doesn't see what she's cutting, and then gets a nice surprise when she turns it over. That's quite interesting as well. I don't know why I'm doing it on this one because I've already seen it, haven't I? So yeah, some nice journal card size, but they're not particularly big by the time I got them into fall. You know, stitched around with a central embellishment or picture image. That would be really nice. This one was one that I tried not putting anything too bright. I think the brightest thing is the map there, but it's all kind of, it's all text, music, map, just for a different look again. I wonder if we can get, let's try and get a big one out of this. Do it upside down so we're not looking at where I'm cutting, and then we'll see. So I'm thinking, yeah, about there, and then not halfway by any. Don't know what that top bit will leave me with, but like there, that's quite a big one. Let's have a look at it now then. Yeah, see, I wouldn't have left that hole if I'd have been looking. It needs some off the bottom, doesn't it? Yeah, but stitched round with a big embellishment, picture, image. Don't know which one to say, so I'll go for them all. That should be rather nice. So this is 2 we've done, isn't it? Shall we go for a big, I was going to say a big tag, but don't know what that's going to leave me with. I'm going to end up with a lot of journal cards. So I'll leave it as a big tag, I think. Yeah, so there's a couple of big ones there. I don't know if it doesn't always look straight to me. Let's have a, not quite, but I don't think it was as far out as I thought it was. Okay. Right, now obviously I'm not going to be able to do hundreds of them, although I'd like to, so let's choose a colourful one then, shall we? That one's very eclectic. This is the problem, choosing. I like that one. Now that one I'm not so keen on, but often those are the ones when you cut up a much, you know, more of a surprise. I'm going to go with that one with the lady on. Let's cut that one up. So that's 3. 3 will have done. And then I'll stop and sew round them and we'll embellish them. Let's not look. And we'll just decide before I sew round them if they want something different on the back for what they've got. Yeah, I'm not sure how straight that was. Right, let's go with some ordinary size ish tags. Yep, so they'll have to be cut down, and then a couple of, well, let's do a smaller and a bigger journal card. Okay, hope you're all well. If I haven't said it, I don't think I have. I'm well, thank you. I am all but at my 200 subbies now. I didn't do the top of that one. So you'll see this video on Sunday, so Monday there will be a video out. Monday or Tuesday, let's say Tuesday because I need to get my Christmas one finished. So Tuesday there will be a video out about a flower fairy giveaway, and I'll do some flower fairy work because I haven't decided what yet, so I'll be doing something with flower fairies on the Tuesday. Now there must have been a side that I completely missed. It really does not look very straight to me. That side again. Let's have a look. Now I've got a straight line there. No, it isn't. So that probably means there's another one that's not. That looks okay. I think that might be it. Yes. Let's try the other end as well. Yeah, the other end's fine. Let's hope I've got them all now. Put that horrible noise away from you. Okay, so I doubt very much we'll get all of these embellished. In fact, I know I won't. But I'll get them sewn round. We'll just have a quick look at what we've got. We'll get them sewn round and do some of them. Yeah, I like that. That's going to be a big, maybe a big tag or a big journal card. Where's the other one that goes with it? That one. That really doesn't look straight to me. Let's have a look. It isn't. Sorry, it's coming back again. It's because I didn't necessarily start with a square edge. It don't look as bad on here as it does on the... Let me have another look. It's completely square now, so... Well, fair enough. What else did we get? Oh, that's nice. I see a little bit of Edith Holden poking through there. Oh, we're supposed to be looking at the backs, weren't we? Not the fronts. Look at the fronts when we've sewn them. See if there's any back that's really horrible. I actually quite like the... yeah, now they're cut up. Even that's got a bit of interest to it. I think I'm going to leave them as they are. See what they're like when they're sewn. I could always put some journaling paper in the middle. That bottom one hasn't been cut at all. We'll just leave that to one side because I'm not getting the chopper out again. Okay, so we've got two big ones there. These are all sort of normal journaling cards. That clearly goes that way, so it'll have to be a journaling card. That's quite a big one. And that one, yeah, so sideways on journaling cards or pockets and or pockets. 3 big tags, yeah, 3 big cards and 2. That's lovely paper, isn't it? Shabby dabby doodah. Okay, so I'm going to sew round. What shall I do? That big one, that one, that one, I think. That one. What have we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll go for that one then. We'll do those 5. Because I need to get the embellishments out as well as the sewing machine. Okay, I'll be back in a moment. Okay, hello, I'm back. So I'll just show you them stitched round. So it's just got a pale beige, well, pale brown con in my machine. Oh, did I not? I don't think I was going to do that one, was I? Well, if I was, I haven't. Maybe I was. It got put in the done pile if I was. Okay, so these are the ones, and I've brought with me some a variety of just labels, plain labels, some butterflies and moths, which I believe are shabby dabby doodah, some floral botanicals, all of which I've cut out of the book except for that one, which is shabby dabby doodah. The rest are all out of a botanical book. I've brought 3 little pieces of Edith Holden that I found in the bottom of my box. 1, 2, oh, there's a tiny weeny one somewhere. No doubt it'll turn up. I don't know if I'll use them or not, but oh, there, is that it? Yeah. I got them out just in case. And then 2 or 3 flower fairies. Oh, there's the piece of Edith Holden. That's the piece I was on about. So this is quite a big piece from, if you remember, I got the tin and it had some pieces of flower fairy in it. And this is quite a big piece. I don't particularly want to cut it down because of this big flower. So I've got my eye on that big tag for that one. Just needs a little bit of trimming. And then I don't know where these are going or if they're going, but I just brought 3 other little, one I've cut out from the book and 2 from the tin. So let's start with that big one, because I think this big fairy on here, yeah, doesn't need much of it because I like all the background on it, but there's just a couple of places where there's like tags or where it went into the next sticker. I'm calling them stickers, they're not, but they come on a sheet like stickers, so don't want any sharp edges particularly. I'll just tip it up and let me have a look. Yes, I like it. It might need something up there, that's all. Let's ink it then. Oh, I can see the ink. What happened to the dot? It's always running away from me, isn't it? When did I last use it? Not that long ago. Must be looking, it is looking at me. I knew it would be. There it is, hiding behind there. Okay, sorry if that was my big arm stretched out in front of you there. So let's just ink this round. I want quite a dark edge on it, but I don't want it to smudge too much into the actual picture. Now you know me, I say that and then wallop. I've got a great big swipe of, there we go, just like that. At least it was only one little bit. Yeah, just to make it stand out a little bit, and then I'll ink the edges of this because they haven't been done. Give that a bit of definition. It feels a nice sturdy journal card. That'll be all the different layers and all the layers of glue, I expect. No, I didn't get any Tracy labels or anything like that out, or words, but I've got enough words a bit at the minute. There's plenty of text on there anyway, so yeah, maybe we just can have a label or something. That's a nice bright one that fell on it. Blue. There is a bit of blue there for it to pull out, isn't there? Tiny bit. Yeah, and then somebody can put what they want on it. Oh, there's this one. This is from Shabby Dabby Doodah's Lavender, I think. Or lilacs. Lavender and lilacs it could be. That's got a bit of the pink in it as well, hasn't it? Let's ink it up because I really can't decide which one of those two. I think I'm going to go with one of them. So more of the colours and a bit more grey, or I think this one might just pop a little bit more. Slightly different page in the middle. Yeah, I'm liking that round one, so that's what we'll do. So this should be where, I hope I'm in camera there for you, I am. This art glitter glue comes into its own, hopefully. There's something quite delicate like this. Oh yes. Oh, I might become professional one of these fine days, you never know. Is that me speaking too soon? Yeah, I'm liking it. I suppose it's quite a new glue at the moment. I've noticed people have issues with theirs when they've been open a little while. But yeah, I can see why they like it when it's new. Definitely. Just no time to change it if it's not down properly. Sorry for my arm again. Oh, like that, hanging over the end. Whoa. Gosh. It was a big piece to look at all angles, and that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. I literally made it right to the end. Right, can I find Mr. Breyer? Yes, I can. Be careful so I don't rip anything if something's stuck up. It's got lots of little edges. I think that might, I can see there's one there not stuck down. That'll be where I moved it last minute. Yeah, I'm loving the tiny nozzle on that as well. So I did balk a bit at having to buy it separately, but it was explained to me that when I replace the glue I won't have to replace the nozzle, just wash it. So yeah, if I decide when I come to use that, or somebody else comes to use it, that they want a bit more up top, they could add either something in here or a label overlapping it or something else. But for now, I'm just going to leave it empty. Full of potential, shall we say. Yep, so that's one done. Another flower fairy. Now it may well be that these find their way into my Etsy shop, so I would have told you yesterday, because that was the first or the second day that it was up and running, that I opened an Etsy shop. I'm just going to give it a try, really, see if there's any interest, if it's worth all the you know, the time and effort spent listing, photographing, which is a big thing, etc. So, you know, if you see things that actually you'd like to own now when I'm making them, it might be, if you pop over onto the Etsy shop, they might be there. So things like this that I've had, and I'm kind of de-stashing, if you like. I'm going to put them up as cheap as I can. They won't be very expensive, just so that I can move them on and get some new things. I just need to cover, you know, my time and energy for listing them, really, and you know, the cost of listing them. I do like that. I don't like that. Sometimes you just know the right thing. I don't dislike that, but I like this green one better. I've noticed quite recently I keep picking something out that I like straight away and then trying some more and going back to it. I like that one as well, so I think that's the nettle. Oh, that one. This one's a bit fuller at the top, isn't it, where it's quite plain. Yet. So the very first one. Oh, I didn't put the lid in that glue. That'll be my downfall. The pin in it, I mean. So this has already got a label on it, this card. If I find a weak spot or a place that's got a tiny bit missing, or looked like that was a junction from 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 5 different things, sometimes I just put a little label on when I'm making them, and I quite like that over the junction of those. And it might just need a little tiny something in there. I've brought great big butterflies. Maybe a little tiny butterfly would be nice up there. Whoops. It seems like I'm losing the light as well, so I hope you can see okay. I haven't got myself a light for filming yet. It's one of those. It's on that never-ending list. We'll get there. I think that just needs this rather than a brayer. Yep, I like that. It does just need something there. Let me put my pin in my glue. Sorry about the pipping car there, I don't know what's going on. Oh, and while we're on apologies, I must apologise for yesterday's video. I do not know what happened, why it went to that horrible slow motion. There was nothing I touched, that is for sure. My phone did it on its own, but why, I don't know. That horrible, that's not bad actually, slow motion. It was only for about 2 minutes, but of course because it was slow motion, the 2 minutes went on and on and on. It was awful. And I only found it while I was watching it, when I uploaded it. I didn't spot it when I was checking it beforehand. And as soon as I found it, I took it down and tried to fix it, but I could not. There was no way I could change it. So if you stayed with me through it, thank you. Maybe you just fast forwarded. So if I'm just going off that green, yeah.
which wouldn't have been so bad, but I don't know, it's something else I'll have to watch out for now. Strange things happening. Did I ink that? Don't remember. Yeah, I'm on a bit of a go slow, aren't I? So probably it's a good job I didn't do that other piece, because that's 2. I mean, it's a fairly quick job, isn't it? I don't want a huge video because I'm running out of room on my phone. What next? Yeah, that's 2. I'm going to get these 3 done. Let's see if we can do 2 fairly at the same time. He's a bit of a worse for wear now, and I did bring him for there where the birds are, but he either completely hides them, excuse me. No, it's not going to work on that, it's not going to work on that, so that's a no. Now straight away my eye went to this when I saw that purple. Let's have a look. Oh, he just fits. Maybe he gets a bit lost in that purple though. Don't think I want a flower fairy on that one. Will she stand out? I think it's so colourful that just on its own it needs very little. Maybe we should go with a nice big butterfly. And I really don't think it needs anything else. Not even a label. Is that the butterfly we want? I like the darkness of that one. What do I think? Quite like that orange because it's much of a contrast. Yeah, I'm going to go for the orange. Oh, and that is all I'm going to put on there, literally. Now I might be tempted to put a number on it when I use it, but I'm not going to do it until then. Yeah, because it's got bits of ephemera on it, it's got text on it, it's got florals, it's got colour, it's got lace. We won't over egg the pudding, there's a good English saying for you. Don't over egg the pudding. I presume it means don't make it too fancy or too rich. Less is more, I guess. Yeah, so it is a bit clashy, that orange, but that is why I liked it, because there's such a lot of other, yeah. Yes, I like it. Pin in the glue. So some of these I will just nip the corners off when I use them as well, but for now I'm just going to leave them pointy as they are. Okay, so we didn't do 2 at once, did we? Maybe. What are we wanting on here? This one's kind of colourful too, isn't it? That's quite nice. The pinks, we don't want an apple. Yep, I'm going to go with it. Oh, I'm a bit keen. I'm aware that I'm going very slow. I don't want to bore you, and all I'm doing is choosing embellishments and sticking them on. My phone's buzzing me, my watch is buzzing me and telling me I need to be moving as well. Yeah, now this is a good one for the glue, isn't it? This would be tricky with the... Well, normally I would use Fabri-Tac for something like this, but I would have it all over my fingers. Okay, so Janny got in contact with me. Thank you, Janny, finally, for the other giveaway where she sent me her address and I lost her address. So entirely my fault, but thank goodness she got my messages and she's got back in touch and I've got it, so that's one good thing. And somebody else who I need to get back to. Just trying to think of her name. Well, I don't know her name. I'm assuming it's a her, but it's the something parlour. Is it the Peacock Parlour, I think? Yes. Who asked me which fairy book I got the fairy wedding out of. And I said, well, she asked me when I was at the caravan on Halls. I said I'd have to have a look when I got home. And I keep remembering in the oddest, like when I'm in the bath or when I've just gone to bed and things like that. So as soon as I've finished filming this, I am going to go grab the book out and leave it on my table, and then I'll be able to show whoever it is. I'm sorry that I don't know your name. I'm not sure that you've left your name, just came with your YouTube name. Definitely needs a little bit of something there. Maybe again a number or a Tracy label, but for now that'll have to be it because I didn't bring any with me. It's only a matter of time, isn't it, before I lose this pin. Okay, last one then quickly, then we'll have a look what we've got. So when I list them in the Etsy shop, I will probably list with this group a couple more. I'll do a couple more so that, you know, it's a package worth having. Now again, we've got a lovely, beautiful, colourful one there. Let's just try this guy for the sake, girl, don't know, this fairy, just for the sake of it. Now she stands out on the bottom half, but she's not really big enough, is she? So that's no for a fairy. There's this nice tall botanical that I liked on the other one. It's alright, but I'm not loving it. That's quite nice. That's clashy with the red behind. No. I have to have a think about this one then, because I don't like particularly anything I've brought with me on it. Oh, I know what I said. I was going to put some mushrooms on. What have I done with my mushrooms? Heck. Right. Now I think about it, I definitely want a mushroom on it, so I'm not going to do anything with it. I'm going to leave it and put a mushroom on it. You will see a photograph in a couple of seconds at the end of this video. So thanks ever so much for joining me for this. Pop over and have a quick look at the Etsy shop if you want to see what I'm up to. There's not an awful lot in it yet, but there'll be a few bits. And thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and thank you so much for spending time with me. Remember to watch out for the subscriber giveaway, and have a lovely day. See you all soon. Bye bye.